What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is our Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I bought a stock, as you guys know, and I've emphasized this stock a lot, but I want to show you how it's starting to get bigger, and the time to buy is now before it starts getting bigger. And it's slowly increasing its dividend. It is a monthly dividend rate. It's a specialized REIT, one that I have a lot of shares in. And I want to really discuss this stock because the time is now, because the pandemic hit and things are slowly getting back together with the economy and the stock market. Things are coming back. If you look at Bitcoin and everything with cryptocurrency, they're slowly coming back. Ethereum's blowing up. Everything's, Doge, the dip is happening in Doge. People are starting to realize, maybe it's just a fad or a pump and dump. But this stock is growing and expanding a lot, and I really want to discuss this one with you guys. I have done this numerous times. I really want to emphasize this stock. Let's check this stock out right now. So that stock right now is Gladstone Land Corporation. If you see the S&P has killed this right now, but this is a specialized real estate investment trust that invests in farmland. So a lot of people, I saw some articles too about Farmland Partners, which is like a competitor to Gladstone Land, and Land is beating the crap out of Farmland Partners. Farmland Partners is kind of like, I would say, a competitor, but really the dividend yield by Gladstone with the monthly dividends and the price per share, you look in the past 5 years, look at how Gladstone Land has done against the S&P. This is a very specialized rate, which increases a monthly dividend. This is actually a decent stock to put in your traditional or Roth IRA. I prefer this one in the dividend portfolio. It is slowly increasing its dividend. It is getting more acquisitions, and this is why I wanted to do this video. So Farmland Partners, they're out. I don't want to touch those guys. I don't like their dividend yield. I can show you in a second how they are because it's kind of like a competitor. Gladstone is much better, and I'm going to show you their acquisitions real quick because they're starting to go like crazy. So I made an Instagram post about this about an hour ago, but I want to emphasize how important Gladstone Land is right now, how many shares I own, and the potential of Gladstone Land Corporation. So again, this is a specialized rate, just like how IIPR was specialized in the Mary Jane. This is specialized in farmland. So I want to show you its portfolio on its website, and then I will show you its dividend history and show you how it's looking against Farmland Partners. And this is why Gladstone Land Corporation is much better, and I will not touch Farmland Partners with a 10-foot pole. So let's check this out. First of all, you want to know who the heck are these guys? So obviously they acquire farms. They offer owners and farmers 3 options. For farmers who are selling their land, they offer long-term sale leaseback transactions, which allow them to free up capital to improve farming operations. They basically purchase the farms and rent them to farmers with flexible lease terms, makes things easier for sellers who do not farm the land. We offer cash purchase for the land while keeping existing tenant farmers in place and finding new farmers if needed. So let me just show you their portfolio, because this is important. So what do they own? Okay, so here's some properties that they own. So here's some acres with like blueberry bushes and non-contagious farms. So let's think about this. They own farms, they own food. To a consumer, okay, look at blueberry bushes, here's another one. To consumers, okay, people want blueberries. People get stuff in the store. People want to eat healthier. So this is what makes them very well diversified. Look at this. Here's another one. So here's blueberries. So basically they focus on crops. Okay, let's look at Nebraska, what they got. So crops, corn, sugar beets, and edible beans. So this is pretty cool. All right, look at this. 2,561 gross acres with 2,415 farmable acres located in Nebraska's Hayes Country. So these guys are basically hooking up farmers and making life easier for them, which is pretty nice. Basically, look at this. Texas. Okay. So potatoes and wheat. I have read so many articles with them, like I'll just check something on E-Trade or something. I've seen numerous acquisitions that they have. So they're starting to acquire a lot of farms. I saw one, what was the one? I think it was South Carolina. Was it the peach one that was recent? So here's one, 1023. That's what it is. So basically they have this is so cool. So sod and stuff with crops. So look at these acquisitions. These are recent, okay? I mean, look at the imagery and satellite imagery. They're showing you what their capabilities are. I'm trying to remember which one was a peach farm. Was it Florida? Might be. Okay, so here's peppers, snap peas. I want to say uh, one of them was a peach farm that was recent. So look at this, 2018. Here's Florida. Strawberries, 2014. So they're expanding. They're getting more. Here's Maryland. Sod and vegetables. So they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. So they're expanding. When you're a real estate investment trust, you get bigger. So to have an opportunity to invest in farmland is pretty cool. Okay. It's a very diverse real estate investment trust. I'm going to show you their competitor real quick. What I don't like that's unattractive to their competitor with Gladstone Land Corporation. Okay, so here's their competitor, Farmland Partners Incorporated. Okay, this is supposed to be a stock that's supposed to be their competitor. First of all, it has a 1.48 dividend yield. Okay, now this stock has decreased over time. Okay, it's a quarterly dividend, only 5 cents. 5 cents for a quarterly dividend. Not very attractive. It's $14.38. When I am a dividend investor, I want to see a dividend increase. I want to see how it's done against the S&P. First of all, this doesn't look like a very attractive stock to have in your traditional or Roth IRA or your dividend portfolio. So I don't like this at all. 5 cents. Let me show you the difference between them and Gladstone Land Corporation with their dividend history. Okay, you're starting to notice trends with land. It's going up, okay? So sure, it's 5 cents, but if you calculate each month and try to do it to a quarterly, Gladstone's making more money. So look at 0.4 times 3, okay? And look at this. It's going up, slowly going up with an acquisition. Annual dividend 54 cents, dividend yield at 2.64%. So this is what makes Gladstone Land a very attractive stock. The other thing is I own right around 60 shares, and my expected income, I looked at it, is $2.83. So if you do $2.83 times 12, okay, I'm going to do that real quick. Looks like I'm making, I'm going to do this one more time. 2.83 times 12, $33.96. So I'm buying, okay, a new share just about each year, which the compound interest is going to kick in. And don't forget, this is increasing each time. So it's eventually, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I like the trends because it's going up each month. And it's starting to get up there, okay? It's $22.29. These guys, investors are catching on. This is a really good monthly dividend stock. The price per share is going up. I think I'm up like 60%. I bought it when it took a huge nosedive. So this is what I like about the stock. This is why you need to capitalize on the stock if you are a dividend investor. Again, nothing's set in stone, but this is a well-diversified real estate investment trust. Look at LTC Properties. Look at Stag. They're specialized dividend stocks, monthly dividend stocks. These guys are specialized on farmland. And guess what? People need food. Consumers need food. You just saw blueberries. You just saw crops that people need all the time. This stock is going nowhere. It's going to acquire more farms, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. And again, a 2.64% dividend yield with a monthly dividend, or I'm sorry, not 2 points, an annual 2.64% dividend yield with a monthly dividend that's increasing, how do you say no to that? So you got to capitalize before it's too late. So if a dip happens, take advantage of it. Okay, it's going to go up. I mean, this is a beautiful stock, keeping up with the S&P. Monthly dividends have increasing, and it's not bad for a traditional and/or Roth IRA. So if you put a ton of money in it and just reinvest the dividend, you have a huge opportunity to increase your net asset value, increase your dividends. And if you put it in a traditional Roth IRA, and you wait till you're about 59 and a half or 60 or whatever, your net asset value goes up. It's what happens if it goes to 40. Okay, you can basically just say, oh, I'm going to take one a month. There's my electric bill. Like for me, I pay around let's just say 40 to 50 a month. So that's, if you have a traditional Roth IRA, that's pretty much a bill. Okay, that could pay for a bill. And with me, with my dividend portfolio, think of the compound interest kicking in. Eventually, I mean, it's going to take a long time. What happens when it gets to $1? It's going to be a long, long time. I mean, it's only at 4 cents, but what happens? So I'm thinking long term. This is a long term stock that day trading, I don't know. But I'm telling you, this is a huge opportunity for you guys as investors. So you just saw their competitor. They're running circles around them. Right? I wouldn't touch their competitor with a 10-foot pole. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of Gladstone Land Corporation. You guys have a good one. And if you're a mother out there, happy Mother's Day.